Finally, football's back. We're officially on air. Let's get to it. We were at Huntington Beach where our man T-Rod, Taryn Rodriguez, was watching the Oilers take on Mayfair. Another, I don't want to say underrated team, but Mayfair.
The Monsoons, they're a gutty little team. They got a lot of heart.
And the challenge for Huntington was they were starting a freshman quarterback, right?
Brady
Let's see
Edmonds.
how it went. Let's go, Brady. One of the early plays of the game, I don't know if it's him or the running back, but they open up the wrong way. And, instead of going down, he's going to turn nothing into something. Shakes the defender, puts his shoulders down. And
that's a great reaction. You don't panic. You just say, okay, I got to create some yards myself.
Again, as a freshman, that's tough to do. So he's going to get his first touchdown of the year to
man.
wide receiver Musashi Ray. Probably one of the best names. Little play action to freeze the backer. Musashi on the slant.
Nice.
And just like that.
That's tough to defend, especially when you got the speed of Ray.
Okay, now this is an interesting play. He's going to throw a touchdown pass to Troy Foster, but I want you to watch how everybody, and I mean everybody, bites on the out route by the number 2 receiver. So let me just – it looks like I'm being a little over dramatic, but I'm going to slow this down.
No, I mean, look at all their heads. They are chasing that route.
Well, look at Edwards' body language. His head is looking that way. His body's looking that way. So everybody's going to break on this out route. He throws the ball, and they're still running towards that.
Edmonds.
I've never seen anything like that.
That is
and I mean, you talk about free money.
That's Houdini-like, man.
It really was. So, shout out to him. Got his second touchdown.
Impressive.
And then Hunter Gray. Okay, so
Hunter Gray, man, that guy impressed us at that passing league.
No, he did a great job.
He's a great receiver, man. And they got him in the slot. That's going to be hard to cover all year.
If they're going to continue to win, they're going to need the receivers to step up. We know they can run the ball.
Gray's he's like a Cooper Kupp type of receiver.
Well, let's talk about yards after the catch. It's just a little 10-yard curl.
Boom.
You've got 2 defenders right here. He should be tackled, but he's going to turn a 10-yard completion.
40 yak?
Into a 50-yard touchdown. 40 yards on the yak.
Wow.
And just like that, touchdown number 3.
Yeah, that looks about right. That's what we saw at that passing league this summer. He's just running past people.
All right, so now defense, my man, Brandon Han Solo coming off the edge. He's going to arm under the tackle, closing in, boom. Takes down the quarterback. Great job, Solo.
You will mix in a Star Wars reference any place you can. Anytime
and every time.
I don't blame you.
Although I don't have one for Chase Paz. But anyway, this is more of a secondary sack. Nobody's open. No, looking. The quarterback kind of runs to him, but hey, it still counts as a sack.
Absolutely.
So defense was lights out all night long. And then watch defensive tackle Gavin Sagoon just going to manhandle not only the blocker, but he's going to grab this running back and just bully him to the ground.
You see what he did, D. Lyman? He got leverage.
Yeah, and Coach Brown and the players, Morello, when they came in, they talked about they want to be physical.
Yeah.
And they certainly were tonight. And then Nathan, oh boy, I hope I don't mispronounce your last name, Dumasnil. I'm actually going to be at the Huntington Beach game next week. You can correct me. But
Dumasnil.
How about Nathan D? Because he played good D. And then Brandon.
Han Solo.
Special teams coming off the edge. Gets the block. So, Huntington Beach, you talk about
it was a tight game, too.
They got it done on offense.
Yep.
They got it done on defense. They got it done on special teams. So just a great all-around victory against a good team, starting a freshman quarterback. Coach Brown's got to feel good. We caught up with him after the game. So, Murph, can you go ahead and turn the volume up, and we'll see what Coach Brown had to say.
All right, this is Taryn Rodriguez of Sunset Rewind with Brett Brown, head coach of Huntington Beach, following his team's 34-21 win over Mayfair. All right, Coach. It was a battle to the end as your team overcame a 14-14 tie at halftime, but you pitched a 7-point, pretty much only held them to only 7 points. What can you say about your defense, and how big is this win starting out?
It's huge. Just to start off 1-0 is big. You got to get momentum going, and every win counts, to get your ultimate goal, which is to make the playoffs and make a run. So I thought our defense, played really well. We gave a couple big plays, couple missed tackles or missed assignments in there, but you can't knock us for effort. Our guys flew around and had a ton of energy, so I was really proud of them.
Now, Tyler Young was pretty much a highlight reel, just rushing the ball. He had 2 rushing touchdowns, over 100 rushing yards. What can you say about Tyler and the run game?
He's awesome. I mean, he's a special kid. He's a really good running back. He very rarely gets tackled by the first guy, has a good leverage and, just finishes every run. He's a smart kid, great teammate, and just really runs hard.
And then that man behind you, Brady, had himself a solid game, 2 passing touchdowns. it looked like he was more comfortable in the second half. What can you say about his first start as a freshman?
And not only his first start, but his first high school football game, which happened to be a varsity game. He's a really special kid, and he's a phenomenal football player. I think even more than his football ability is his leadership skills for a young freshman, or a young kid, a freshman playing on varsity. We didn't have to do anything special for him. He playbook's open with Brady, and he can handle it, and he wants that.
Next up, you've got Tribuco Hills. They did not play this week. What's it going to take down the Mustangs?
I mean, this is the first year playing them, so we don't know a ton about them. I know they're a pretty pro-style offense, a lot of tight ends and fullbacks and wings and, do a bunch of stuff like that. We're going to have to strap it on. It's going to be a physical game, and our kids got to be ready. And it's coming off of it's a short week. We play on Thursday, so, we got to recover. We got to celebrate this win, recover, and move on and, be ready to go toe-to-toe with the team that wants to be physical and pound the ball a little bit.
Coach, thank you for your time. Congratulations on the season opening win. Good luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, then. Great start for the Oilers. Won a hard-fought battle there and moved to 1-0. So who gets your helmet sticker of the week for the Oilers, Coach?
Well, first of all, disclaimer, this is a helmet signed by Tony Gonzalez.
Yeah, don't put it on the autograph.
I'm not putting the sticker on the front of the helmet, so we're just going to go ahead and do the back. I'm actually going to go with the running back, Tyler Young.
Nice.
Had 2 touchdowns, 175 yards. Ironically, we didn't get any highlights of his runs, Taryn, so we're going to have to talk about that. Taryn's looking at me with a funny look. Taryn, you did a great job. Don't get too upset. But I read the report you read, and I saw his stats. He had a great game. And we said if
Taryn, go say hi.
you want to say hi, Taryn?
Get him a shot. Go, come on, Taryn.
Am I wrong, Taryn? Why don't you correct me on air real quick? No, he's getting nervous. He's running. Where are you going?
Is he getting in the shot?
Oh, he's coming
he's
over
going
to
around.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Taryn Rodriguez.
Employee of the Year 2022, T-Rod.
Our guy.
Want to talk about Huntington real quick?
Sure.
Go ahead and step into the mic.
here we go.
Give us a breakdown.
This is an exclusive.
So I'll just say this. Yeah, Tyler Young really impressed me, and he had 29 carries, I want to say, and he was just downright impressive, and he just bullied his way. He even had back-to-back runs where he had 29 and 28 yards of a burst of speed, and he just looked unstoppable. But
So is he more like a slow, methodical as opposed to having those big 80-yard bursts? He just kind of just pounded and pounded, body blow almost like?
Correct, yes. All right. And also what really shined was the defense, as I mentioned and Coach Brown mentioned. It held Mayfair to only 7 points. Now, Mayfair has some studs on that team. Their quarterback was throwing darts, and their receivers were catching a lot of good balls. So I will just say this. Mayfair does have a very solid team, and this is a big win for Huntington Beach because obviously you got to start the season 1-0, but their next 2 games are on the road. They're facing Tribuco Hills, who's got a good running back in Taylor Bowie. And then afterward, they've got Capo Valley, which they're going to be hungry to make the playoffs. And they won their week 0 game. So in all honesty, I think this is a great step in the right direction for Huntington Beach just because they got to get ready for that Sunset League play. And that's obviously going to be a gauntlet.
Yes, good job. Thank you, Taryn.
No
Keep
problem.
up the good work.
No problem. And great job to Huntington Beach.
All right, look at our man T-Rod. So, Dole, you still
Absolutely.
got to do your sticker.
Yeah, thanks, Taryn. That was a great insight. So, I mean, mine, I got to go with Brady Edmonds.
Oh, you want Brady? Yeah, I mean,
He's a freshman starting in varsity game in his
do you
first
remember your
game
freshman
ever?
year in high school what the seniors
Yes.
looked like? I mean, it was a
Yes.
whole, yeah.
So, Brady, congratulations, man. Getting it done, getting your first victory as a varsity quarterback for the Oilers. Great job.
Oh, the magazine is out. You want to hold that up real
Magazine
quick?
is out.
We feature all the players,
Here
all
we
the
go.
teams. You can buy these at the game. And again, this is the last year for all the leagues in Southern
High
California.
quality.
So
Good articles.
It's a
all
good
color.
souvenir.
I mean, great stuff. In addition to the magazine, though, if you haven't already done so, please remember to hit the subscribe button on your screen there if you're watching on YouTube. Be sure to follow us on X, which is formerly known as Twitter, as we all know. Our handle there is @sunset_rewind. or on Instagram, where our handle also is sunset_rewind. Our talented reporter, Taryn Rodriguez, is always busy posting updates, so make sure you follow him on social media. Please also go to our website, sunsetrewind.com, where you'll find all the latest information on all things Sunset League football. I'd like to thank Taryn Rodriguez, Cole Menzinger, Eric Ramos, and Murphy Cargis for all their support, and JP West Media for your contributions to the show as well. And be sure you buy the magazine. We'll check in with you next week. Let's go Sunset League.
Let's go.
Take care and God bless.